Honor of King is a MOBA from China that has generated billions of dollars in revenue. But it's not just a MOBA, it also has auto chess, battle royale, and they're even expanding into open world RPG with Honor of King World. Not only that, it's a full-blown IP with anime-style series, cinematic trailer, and storyline built around its character. And yet, outside of China, barely anyone knows it. So here's what the most played MOBA in China actually looks like. In China, Honor of King isn't just popular, it's everywhere. We're talking over 100 million daily players at its peak. Revenue? Billion every year. Esport? Stadium packed with tens of thousands of people. This isn't just a successful game, it's a full-scale ecosystem. Whoa, this game is huge. Can't wait to play the most crowded MOBA. Wait, what the hell? A lot of people say it's because the game launched late globally. Well yeah, that's part of it. Other MOBA already built strong community way earlier. But that's not the full story. Because being big in one region doesn't automatically make you big somewhere else. You have to look at the ecosystem. China basically runs a completely different digital environment. Different platform, different algorithm, different creator. What blows up there doesn't just spill over globally. So even if something is massive in China, it can stay invisible somewhere else. But honestly, even that's not the biggest issue. The real problem is the community. In MOBAs, people don't just play the game, they stay for the ecosystem around it. The content, the creators, the conversation, and the whole vibe. And outside of China, that ecosystem for HOK is still small and easy to overlook. And then, you've got the way some people try to promote the game. You've seen it. Your game is trash. Our game is more complex. That's not promotion. That's just attacking someone else's favorite game. And the moment you do that, people get defensive. So they're not thinking about trying your game anymore. They're just thinking about defending theirs by attacking yours. So instead of attracting new player, you just create more haters. And there's also mindset like this. Make them hate their game so they switch to ours. But that doesn't work. People don't switch because they're angry. They switch because they're interested. If someone joins out of emotion, they leave just as fast. What you actually need is a real conversion. People who are curious, try the game, and actually stay. And yeah, bad engagement is still engagement, sure, for a moment, but those people were never a real player to begin with, so they don't stick around for long. And it gets even worse when the mindset turns into elitism. You'll hear something like this: "We don't want this player here," or "They come from the worst game. Congrats, you just told new player not to stay." Every big game grows by getting more players first. Skill and competition comes later. If you get kicked too early, your player base stays small, matchmaking gets worse, and the game starts to feel empty. And once it starts feeling empty, players just stop showing up. And yeah, that's where things start going downhill. I don't care if HOK in China pulling millions of views. If you are not supporting and engaging with global content, the game is still gonna feel dead. All of you do is compare skins and views from China. But you forget, you're not in China. So don't get mad when people call it that game. I mean, you keep pushing people away. What did you expect? Think of it like a new open world game drops. And instead of building its own community, the player just go around attacking Genshin Impact player. Like, you already smaller, and instead of growing, you pick a fight with a way bigger community. Yeah, buddy, that's not gonna end well. So, if you actually want the game to grow, you cannot expect China to carry everything. If what you bring to the table is small, the result will stay small too. If you want bigger events, bigger prize pool, more attention, you have to contribute to that growth. Support the content, engage with it, help reach more people. Because at the end of the day, sponsors look at the number. If the views are low, they're not investing. And yeah, Tencent has money, but if your region isn't profitable, they're not gonna keep prioritizing it. And if you are a content creator, please focus on giving value, not starting fight. So what interesting about the game, show what's unique, and make people curious. Also, how you treat new player matter more than you think. Their first experience isn't the gameplay, it's the community. If they get mocked, they leave, simple as that. But if someone helps them, even a little, that's how you build retention. And stop trying to win by comparison. You don't need to prove your game is better. Just show what it makes it different. That's what pulls people in. Because at the end of the day, people aren't just choosing their game. They're choosing what they feel like they belong. So if the community feels hostile or unwelcoming, they won't stay. And if your game is really that good, you don't need to tear others down. People will come, and more importantly, they will stay.